Hey, Sanford here, your mind body connection guy. And welcome to 2021. How's it going for you? Is everything working out? Are you connected to yourself? Connected to nature? Are you connected to your work? Are you connected to your life? Well, we're going to talk about a topic today that I think is going to affect a lot of young men out there. I just want to make sure you guys know I'll talk about women an awful lot as well. But I want to share this specific topic for men today. So today's topic is 7 red flags men should watch out for when they're starting to date again. Because I believe people solve people problems, not God, not Allah, not ideology, not reading more books, taking more courses, not doctors, not lawyers, not blaming each other, shaming or condemning, not drinking lots of alcohol or consuming copious amounts of legal or illegal drugs. Now, that doesn't mean that these things can't enhance or get us started on the problem, but we still have to face each other. And we actually have to learn to problem solve and practice conflict resolution and learn the meaning of open and honest conversations. Now, often in our society, we place God, things, personal power, or money over people in that they should be able to solve the problem for us. These things are the higher powers. They can start the work, but we have to finish the work. Now, that brings me, of course, to the topic of today, which are 7 red flags that men need to keep an eye on when getting out in that dating world again. So let me be clear again. I do speak on women's issues in my videos and in my talks. When I say issues, people's issues, everybody's issues. But today is geared toward men more because there's a demonization happening when it comes to violence, when it comes to family breakdowns, when it comes to the villain of why a date didn't go right or why the relationship didn't last. Now, men issues have simply reversed with women's. Women now have more resources and more places to go to open up and share what's going on with them mentally or emotionally. Whereas men, we are belittled and ignored as if we don't have the capacity to have mental or emotional issues or we don't have the sensitivities. But of course we do. Now, since I've been back in the dating game, I can see not much has changed. Society is still endorsing men against women, women against men. The rise of divorce is celebrated, and more people in relationships are simply there for what they can get out of the relationship: money, power, assets, privilege. Now, what's even worse is that a lot of people are staying in relationships just for the kids, which to me is a lack of self-respect, respect for your partner, respect for your kids. If you're not willing to do the work that should have been done in the beginning, that no one taught us when we were younger. So I know it's very hard to get into because we weren't taught at home, we weren't taught at school, we weren't taught at church, we weren't taught in our cultural environments. So how are we supposed to know? Our boys are learning that we should never hit girls. If we do, then we're bad. Yet girls are never taught that they shouldn't hit boys. Men are taught directly and indirectly to conceal emotions. It makes us weak. Our girls are taught that this little handy term, happy wife, happy life. While men want their wives, and I want my wife, my partner, to be happy too. But it should work both ways. In order for that to occur, it takes more than love. It takes more than just being right or wrong. It takes more than money or a home. It takes vulnerability, honesty, being able to listen and learn, being able to take that relationship to the next level. It requires time and energy and patience. Okay? So I think happy wife, happy life should be happy husband, happy family as well. It takes time to heal and to go along that path that helps everyone grow together. So gentlemen, so we can get more open and honest with who we were, who we are, and what we want to be. You should have some insights to if the girl that you're dating is bringing some of the same energies that you're bringing. Okay? So here are 7 signs that you want to look out for when you're getting back in the dating game, young men. So, number 1, if she doesn't want to talk about her past, we all have a past. It's going to help us heal if we talk about it. If she says she loves you very much, too soon in the relationship. If she says every guy that I date has an emotional issue and they're all damaged and unsuitable, perhaps she's speaking about herself. If she's been dating you for less than a year, don't date them. They're still not over their past relationship. If she asks about your vulnerabilities, your family troubles, and then later uses those against you to belittle you or to emotionally manipulate you. And number 7, if she doesn't like any of your friends or your family or acquaintances, she keeps finding flaws in them and she tries to isolate you and manipulate you so she can control how much time you spend with her and doing the things that she loves. So those are 7 signs you want to be aware of. And we want to keep in mind that relationships are difficult. They're hard work. Yet it will help you and them if you both come with your why. And most important, what you are willing to bring to that relationship. After all, people meet people for a reason. Sometimes it's physical. Sometimes it's mental. Sometimes it's emotional. Sometimes it's spiritual. And you know what? Sometimes it's all of the above. Make sure your why is clear as possible and ask them the same. What is their why? And if they are there looking for a long-term relationship or to build, then you guys can move into the what and the how. I want to thank you guys very much for listening to this first podcast of 2021. And remember to always, always love your mission. Peace.